現在
トップ、もう絶対80点台いってる。
さあ現在トップいただきました。
むちゃくちゃいい。
角度がすごかったですね。
むちゃくちゃいい。むちゃくちゃいい。かっこよい。音もめちゃくちゃかっこいいしね。
なんか上が回ってる感じの。
これエンジン何これ？
これRB ですか？
Good morning. In classic Jake Jones fashion, I've been forgetting to film, so I'm sorry. But we're back in Japan. RBM3's on stands. We're getting ready for round 3 for Drift Japan. So, on the agenda today is intercooler off. I have a brand spanking new one with a PWR core. It's out the back there, but so huge shout out to Vinny Fab because what he has done has tried his very best to make my life easier with my disgusting measurements and put I have pressure and temp sensors in both sides of the cooler. Obviously the hot side has an EGT because it gets so freaking hot, and then this side's just a normal temp sensor. But he's welded on these, the top one, and he's also made the provision for fans. And I have the oil core sitting on here. This is obviously behind it, it's not in front of it. And that's my custom ducting I made last round to try and get the temps to come down a bit, which didn't help at all. So, fixed the headlight up. I don't know if I filmed that. I use this plastic glue stuff that just looks disgusting, but it's strong as heck and it's gonna work. We snapped these brackets off when we had a little run-in with Ruma. So I use this plastic welding stuff. It's terrible looking, but it's strong as heck. And I just use a 7-Eleven spoon as a support. And we're good to go. I'm just gonna cut around it, leave half the spoon in there. You won't even know. Brand freaking new. How good. It's amazing. And then we'll get into all the other great jobs that I've got left. That heaps. Yeah, I've got a giant list over there of what I'm actually doing to the whole thing and what I need to check and whatnot. But I've also noticed since changing the power steering pump, huge shout out to Harry. He lent us his spare one at the track. I'm now getting more lock. Oh God. So yeah, the tyres are hitting the chassis on full lock. So yeah, I've got to fix that up. I'm probably just going to keep it how it is and just space the wheels out, to be honest. Just a little bit, we'll see. Because this car, with the Liberty Walk kit, this is probably why no one uses it in drifting. Like the genuine Liberty Walk kit, it is designed like an arrow. So the rear's super wide and the front's wide, but not as wide. And it's the opposite to what you want drifting. Like my rear track is so much wider than my front, and that's the opposite to what you want drifting, but the thing needs to look cool. So sacrificing performance over looks is, yeah, something I'm known for. So anyway, whatever. It still works. We are, on that note, we're currently sitting 7th in the championship after round 2, which is freaking crazy. Highest ranked privateer. You guys know what I'm working with here. This is my entire freaking toolkit and spares. So it's pretty freaking insane. It's insane to really think that we're doing this with what we got. So huge shout out to all my sponsors, everyone that's on board, making this just that little bit easier. It's it's very, I'm so freaking grateful, but we have a lot of work to do. Here is the new intercooler. I'm going to unwrap it now and show you guys. And this is obviously old Vinny Fab, all the way from New Zealand. Legend. He actually hooked me up with the intercooler on the Sony, fixed my intake temp problems. So I'm really praying that this does it as well. Let's get the freaking thing on. I do know we're going to have to change the piping. Just because of how he wanted it to flow through the cooler. So the piping's going to have to get adjusted, and hopefully Russell can help me with that one before he flies out, because he's out of here tomorrow. And then this weekend at Ebisu, I currently have 0 helpers. Because I'm not in a position to be able to pay people, which I know that might sound stupid to you guys, you're going to all this effort and you're not just paying people to come and mechanic, but it's just, I don't know, there's so many expenses, and it's just thinking it in my head right now, I should just be doing it, but Anyway, it is what it is. I'll put a shout out and see if there's anyone out there that can help this week. We'll see. All right, let's get into it. We're back. I don't know where I left off, but it's a new day. Ethan's been here making a freaking mess. There was a Z here. It's currently outside getting cleaned. I spent pretty much the entire day making a new video for you guys, so probably shouldn't have been, because I've gone to just do the last few bits on the RBM3 because I put the new intercooler on. Massive thanks to Vinny Fab for getting that all sorted for me. So it sits a lot higher. So I don't know if I'm going to cut the front bar out a bit because, yeah, the ducting now is not ideal. I need to get a fan and like put a fan on the other side of it or something. Like the oil cooler had to get flipped around, like the bracket looks pretty ugly, but whatever. And I went to go change the starter motor because I needed to re-JB weld behind there, and noticed the ground had a nice little puddle of something new. So if we go down here, I've left the puddle here for entertainment purposes only because it still hurts my freaking heart. Coming from the gearbox. You guys know what that means. The hydraulic slave is leaking. So it's one of them things. It's leaking from what I can tell out the back seal, and it's probably because of the damaged, basically that damaged shaft that was in there from me stuffing up the last one. Anyway, long story short, gearbox has got to come out and we're gonna be loaded up tomorrow. Oh, I don't know why this thing fights me so freaking hard. It's almost like it just doesn't want me to have an easy, straightforward freaking preparation before an event. It's like, no, you can sleep next to nothing. You can mentally be destroyed and then, good luck. Go compete. Good luck. So me, myself, and I are going to pull this box out and get this all sorted. Anyway, you guys are coming along for the journey, and no, there won't be a time lapse because I don't have time. I know it means I just set a camera up and whatever, but my camera's my phone. I need the freaking thing because I need to order parts and all that stuff. And you're thinking, oh, he's probably got a charger on the wall. I don't have one here. All right, into it. Oh, big ups to the boys. What a mission this freaking dog was. And I forgot how hard it was to get that gearbox out without pulling the engine. Because every time I do it, I pull the engine out. Well, you guys would know, you watch all the freaking videos. Anyway, we got it. So Ethan's idea was just pull the motor forward like, oh dude, we just pulled it up. That's it.
No, I had it pulled a bit forward. It was sort of like out here. I was just yeeting it. Sweet.
And he suggested cardboard instead of my tape, which is a heck of a lot better. 3 brains are better than 1, eh, boys? Okay, so the culprit. This freaking sucker right there. It's obviously leaking out the bottom. It's an old freaking seal. Fausto had a good point though. He said because of the amount of abuse and like stress that we're putting on the clutch, or like clutch kicks or whatever during the whole competition, he used to run this crap setup and they just bust the seals all the time. Every round, he said. And it only happened when it was sitting here. So like after the event, it was just sitting here and obviously the seal was cooked and then just started pissing out. So I'd change the fork if I knew how to, but while it's out, I'm going to put a new backing plate on because I brought one from Aussie, and then I've got one last spare slave left. Okie dokie, schmokey. Bell housing off, adapter plate off, the aftermath from, oh, is it fresh? What the hell is going on in the front here? That was not there before. Interesting. Anyway, that's going in the bin. That's going in the bin. I brought this from Aussie. I'm hoping it's the same. Yep. So when I've been doing my G-Force hauls, buying and selling, and oh, yep. Here the ready.
You're too long in Japan, bro. Ah! You're too long in Japan.
I'm sitting.
Why are you sitting like a Japanese, bro?
I ate too much rice and egg. Oh, shit. Day job. So yeah, everything's the same with this one. I'm just going to put this one straight on, but for some reason, I think you get these, or I might have ordered it with one of the boxes I bought, but I'm literally down to one G-Force now. That's all I own. Because obviously the Sony's gone, and the S15 does not have a gearbox. So we're going to piece this together. Everything looks good in there. Piece it all back together, put the new slave on, and fingers crossed that is the problem. It wouldn't have been sliding on there, but it would have been close, and that's what's ripped the seal. Not the heat, I'm hoping. Anyway, let's put it back together, and then hopefully the boys will be back, and we'll put the box back in. But absolute freaking mission. Okay, gearbox is ready. The boys are ready.
We're ready.
We're ready. So, plan is dog it. Me and Liam underneath. And we're gonna try and basically angle it like that to get it on this engine, because there's no freaking room. Yeah, I can't. But there's no room in the sides of the bell housing. So it's just a freaking nightmare. But it's gonna be easy, right?
It's gonna be a piece first.
And we've confirmed there's only gonna be one F-bomb allowed.
10-minute job.
All right, 10 minutes. We'll be back. We'll start the counter. Here we go. Okay, ready? Are we ready?
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, what's the timer? It's in.
Yeah, I wonder how long I said 10 minutes.
6.
Hey!
6 minutes, boys. How many F-bombs?
One, I think.
One.
No, we didn't even lift it up yet.
Thanks, Felsto.
Getting in the car.
But technically it's not in yet. We've got to put the engine back in, but... This guy. Thank you, boys. Now, hopefully, we don't have to do that at the track. Wouldn't bloody read about it. Job done. Thank you, legends. We got gearbox back in, and you guys seen the timer. We smashed that bit. I just took a few hours to get the rest done. And meanwhile, the boys put a freaking... Can I show them? Yeah? We can show them? So while I was dicking around, putting everything back together in this, took me 2 hours to do what I was doing. And they go on SR Swapper Z. How freaking good. It's in there.
Looks at home, eh?
Yeah, it does. So admittedly, Ethan's done all the prep work on this. He basically just brought it in, ripped the VQ out, and then, shoehorned this in. It's crazy how far forward it is. So it's still got the factory placement gearbox and everything, eh?
Yeah. Everything just mounts, bolt up, done.
Crazy. And you've done the dump pipe, you've done, obviously, the engine mounts. You've done everything, haven't you? Just got to bolt it in.
He made my dump up.
Hey! What, this one?
Don't show. Don't look at that.
As long as it doesn't crack, man, it's all good.
No, made it all up. And,
Crazy. So, there's one piece of the puzzle left. He needs an ECU. So if everyone can go to northway.com.
I think that website, man.
Exactly, it doesn't exist, but go there anyway. Nah, he sells merch, stickers. Is it there's no website, is there? No. It's just all, you have to DM him.
Not yet, we're going for it.
It'll be happening soon. But he needs an ECU. Unless there's a company out there that wants to give him an ECU. Please, hit me up and I'll forward you on to Ethan. Look at it, SR swapped Z in Japan. It's gonna look a million times better. He's gonna put 22s on it instead of 20s.
Not quite big enough yet.
Rumour is he's getting VSKS for it. Oh! Keeping the shark fin too. Look at that. Yeah, colour matched and all. No, this is exciting. It's good. Next Matsuri?
Maybe.
Ooh, if we can get an ECU sponsor on board, next Matsuri, he'll be there. And if you come to Japan, he'll take you for a spin in it. Guaranteed. Maybe if you pay for the tune and everything else as well. We'll see. All right, let's get out of here. It's 1 a.m. Thanks again, boys.
Easy.
Appreciate it heaps. Let's freaking go. All right, we've gone home, had a couple hours sleep, and we're back here again. Whew, last day before we head to Ebisu. Let's freaking go. We have the gearbox obviously all back in. I just got to piece everything back together. I'm going to do a full spanner check on the engine bay, and then I'll do the suspension. Gearbox oil is obviously out, so I'll drop the diff oil, do the engine oil, and obviously fill it all back up with nothing but the best. Loveca, massive shout out to them for their huge support this year. So I don't even have to change any tyres. I'm looking, I shouldn't say this, but I'm feeling like it's going to be a pretty good day today. Like, I'm not going to be stressing out, trying to rush everything. I've got a lot of things I brought from Aussie that I'm going to put on the car. Just random things. Like, I don't know if many of you guys remember me talking about getting the valley cover. So one of the biggest problems we have in FD, well, I think it's a big problem. Maybe not many others do until something bad happens, but rubber chunks that come off of everyone's ridiculously sticky compounded tires. Rubber just goes everywhere. It gets tangled up in your suspension, gets tangled up in your brakes, and then stuck in between the rim and the rotor. Like, it's insane how much rubber's on the track. But a lot of people don't run a front cover, and I think that is ridiculous. I'm paranoid about the center. Like, I'm putting a valley cover on here because I'm worried about rubber getting in there and somehow finding its way down into the timing belt area. So, yeah, I'm going to put this one on. This is from my old 2.8 kit. Obviously had the Tome. But, yeah, it's going to look a little out of place, but it's going to save me my engine. So, I'll put that on. Change plugs, all that fun stuff, and yeah, we're looking good. We're looking really good. So tomorrow is going to be Thursday practice, which is like a Ebisu run the practice day, and then FD do their practice day Friday. So that's when the 12 laps kick off Friday morning, which you're only allowed 12 laps to practice before qualifying hits. And I don't know if it's going to be raining this weekend, but it's pissing down right now. So it's probably a pretty good indicator that it's going to be raining on and off the whole weekend. And Ebisu's like, you can't go by the weather prediction because it's so high up, and just sometimes it could be raining just down the hill, not up the top. But yeah, we'll see. All right, I'm going to get into it, put some freaking loud music on, and yeah, get ready. I'm freaking excited. We'll come back to when I'm firing this thing up. Okay, quick update. The whole car's back together, fresh Loveca oil. Shout out to these legends supporting us this year. It's a huge help. Like, as all you guys would know, oil ain't cheap. And we change it every freaking day. Isn't that right, Fausto? Anyway, one upgrade I wanted to do was chuck a filter basically right there. So what I wanted to do was get some pipe and move it over to this side, which is technically a little bit cooler. Look, I don't know. If Steph Papadakis puts his filter on that side of the freaking drift car, there has to be a reason he does it. So, yeah, that's why I'm doing it. Thanks, Papadakis. So yeah, I'm going to put it there. I'm just waiting on a pipe to come in because that one's like a 30 or something, and then I got Fausto to order me a 60, so then that equates to 90, correct? Oh, gee. Right, so prime the dry sump engine. So what I do is, instead of getting into the dry sump tank in the back, because I've got a cover on it, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, and I've got to like try and fill through the window, I just fill up the engine with 10 litres of oil, 1060, Loveca, nothing but the best, and then just prime the pump. So like runs it all through without actually running the engine. Because putting 10 litres in the engine is not good, because it would just fill the whole engine up with a dry sump pan that's flat, right? So yeah, just run the pump by hand. I just got an old timing belt that I just freaking manually run it, and then yeah, once I hear it going properly, I'll put the whole thing back together, and then I'll disconnect the trigger and just crank the engine until I see power steering, until I see oil pressure come up on the dash, and then it's good to fire up. So yeah, we're pretty good to go. I didn't get the NOS in, unfortunately. We could have got it all hooked up, but we didn't have time to go to the dyno, which I haven't done since I've been in Japan, because it's freaking all the way in Tokyo and costs a fortune. But that's life. We will be doing it with a new engine. So on that update, I did pull the trigger, said, yep, let's go, on a ridiculously expensive engine with the old freaking credit card, and they sold it on me. So I now have no engine. Which is kind of good and bad, because, you know, it was a huge amount of debt. I still need to do it anyway. So like, I'm just saving myself a week or two of just seeing a massive minus number in my account. But it's got to be done. So as soon as I get the next engine ready to go, short block, I'll be swiping and getting it sent. So that one's going to be interesting. But yeah, as soon as that gets here, then we'll put the head on. This block will obviously get it retired, and then we will get this thing down to a dyno, which will be freaking exciting. And hopefully now that we've fixed the clutch issues, that should be okay. But Fausto has warned me that he had nothing but hell when it comes to the release bearings inside the gearbox. So fingers crossed. Anyway, we're going to do an alignment in a minute. Oh, Jesus. Did it work? Yeah. Oh. Fausto's been doing some trickery on his suspension, getting ready for drag racing this weekend. He's running a ridiculous combo. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Yeah, after he wins, he'll tell everyone what it is, but it is ridiculous. The spring and tire pressure combo, the thing's going to be two-wheeling, not three-wheeling. It's freaking crazy. Like, my rear springs are 10x, 10 times higher than his. That's insane. Oh no, my girl's got a big ass. So now all there is to do is organise the freaking boxes, which always end up in a freaking brothel every time. So I don't know. I'll try to figure something out. Like, I have 0 spares. I just got 2 new ones. It cost me like 700 Aussie dollars for these 2 freaking things. What are you talking about? You have an intercooler spare. Oh, I have an intercooler spare now too, because I got the Vinny Fab one on. So we got a spare cooler. We got 3 arms and 2 steering arms. So we're good. And we're down to 1 release bearing. Yep. And I still am chasing a major sponsor. Hit me up, please. I'll put together a very good package for you. It'll be very beneficial. All right. Well, it's a breakthrough. Something I have not done all season yet. An alignment. Feels good. I've got the time to actually do a proper alignment on this. So this will be very interesting how it's sitting, because it's all just been done by eye. And Fausto has the equipment here to be able to do the old string alignment. So let's freaking see what it's like. We're loaded up. Okay, so it's been a little bit crazy, as it always freaking is. I think I say that every single time, but yeah, we're heading to the track now, and then I'll try and do an update there on what's going on, what's happening. But it's Thursday, it's a Ebisu practice day, not Formula Drift yet, so we don't have a limited amount of runs. Should be good.
現在
トップ、もう絶対80点台いってる。
さあ現在トップいただきました。
むちゃくちゃいい。
角度がすごかったですね。
むちゃくちゃいい。むちゃくちゃいい。 かっこよい。音もめちゃくちゃかっこいいしね。
なんか上が回ってる感
こ
じの。
れエンジン何これ？
これ何？
RB。
RB ですか？
リズム